Hey everybody, how are you today? I hope everybody's having a good Saturday. I've just been hanging around the house. Update on Ed, I didn't go visit him today. He's in quite the grumpy mood, and when he gets like that, it affects me, so I decided I decided not to go visit him because I can't handle the grumpiness, and he needs his rest anyway, so I'm leaving him be. He said he needs to think and clear his head. He had a team of 6 doctors come visit him this morning. These doctors will be working on Ed with the vascular doctor on Monday. Monday he's having this operation, and so everybody came in today and told him what to expect, that if he didn't go through this procedure he could lose his legs. Not one, but both. Now it's both. So his question was, why do I have to wait? Why can't you do it today? And they said, Mr. Segura, you know, there are other people here in this hospital that have to have operations, and you have to wait in line, and the next availability is on Monday at noon. So with that being said, he said that I'm leaving, I'm getting out of here, I'm going home, I shouldn't have to wait so long. And so they tried to talk him out of it. He wasn't buying it. So he called me and said, I'm checking out, come pick me up. That didn't go over well with me at all. I lost my mind. I said, there's no way in hell I'm coming to pick you up. You need to have this procedure done or you're going to lose your legs. So he said, well, I don't need you to pick me up. I'll just get a pass and take a cab home. And I basically just told him, if I see you walk through that front door, I'm going to beat your ass. So you better stay in that hospital. This is for your own good. And I explained to him that, you know, for many years now, you've been complaining of pain in your hip, your legs, and your feet. You can't walk 10 feet without being in pain. I would like to walk next to you when we are somewhere, instead of you being 15 feet and behind me. I have to stop and I have to wait for you. You have to sit down because you can't go any further. This is the only way to get your legs and your hip and your feet back to normal, is to put these stents in, to get the blood flowing back through these arteries like they should be. And you'll be pain-free. Would you rather them have your legs, amputate your legs, and you be in a wheelchair? And I have to take care of you for the rest of your life in a wheelchair? As if I don't already take care of him all day and all night. But the added stress of him being in a wheelchair is just gonna take its toll on me. And I don't want that. I don't want that for me, and I definitely don't want that for him. If his legs were amputated, I don't see him living. He wouldn't be able to handle it. He would just totally give up on life. And I know that. I've been with him for 33 years. I know how he thinks. I know what he thinks before he even says anything. I know what he wants before he even asks for it. So I know what he would be thinking. So when he told me he was going to check out, I immediately called the vascular doctor. I was crying. I said, I'm scared. I said, he's saying he's going to check out, take a cab home, and I don't know what to do. I mean, I can't make him stay there. So he said, okay, I will go back in his room. I will bring back in my team, and we will tell him like it is. So he said, when we're in there, I'm going to have your husband call you and put you on speaker so you can hear the conversation. So they went in and they said, Mr. Segarra, your wife called me. She's crying. She's upset that you want to check yourself out. What are you thinking? He said, I don't want to be here anymore. This should have been done already. And he said the same thing I did. There are other people waiting to have surgery, and you have to wait your turn. And the earliest we can get it done is on Monday at noon. And if you leave here, I don't give you a year to have those legs amputated. You won't last a year. Your legs will come off. Now, do you want your wife to take care of you 24/7, dressing you, transferring you from chair to chair, taking you all around town to your doctor appointments or wherever you need to go? Do you want that for your wife? Do you want it for yourself? Don't you want to be independent? And he continued to say, well, you know, and the doctor said, what's it going to be? Are you going to stay or are you going to leave? Because once you leave out of here, you need to sign a form saying that you left on your own will against doctor's orders. And if you come back here for the same reason, they won't treat him. So he said, fine, I'll stay. So I called him back after they left. He was very pissed that I called his doctor on him. But I had no choice. I have to look out for him because sometimes he will do things without thinking of the consequences sometimes. And losing your legs, that's a pretty big deal. That's a pretty big deal. I don't know if I could go through it. And I know he can't. So I told him it was for his own good and to stop being so angry. I told him turn on the TV, watch TV, take a nap, relax. You're there until Monday. I will be there Monday before procedure is started. I'll be there around 10 o'clock. Procedure is at 12. And I will be there after you come out. And he said, well, make sure you're not sick. Make sure you're well, because you're going to have to take care of me. And I said, whatever the doctor tells me I need to do for you, I will do for you. But you're not going to tell me that I can't be sick because I need to take care of you. Toby, get down. After this procedure's done, whether it's that day or the next day, they will get him up walking, get that blood flowing, and get him moving, because they don't allow you to lay in bed too long. I'm not sure if they're going to send him to rehab. That wasn't mentioned. The doctor didn't mention it to me. But I told him that you're not going to come home and sit on the couch and do nothing. You will exercise. We will take walks. You will ride your bike. You will ride your pedal. You will lift your weights. You will do everything you can to keep those legs moving and operating. You're not going to come home and be a couch potato. And I'm not going to allow you to sit there on the couch and serve you like you're some sick man. Yes, this is a big deal that he's having on his legs. But I'm not going to baby him because history tells me that if I baby him, he won't do anything. Not this time. This is serious business. So, he will be getting up, and he will be walking, and he will be doing his exercise. I won't put up with it. I will not put up with it. And whenever I start to mention certain things like exercise or you need to do this or that, he tries to hush me because he doesn't want to hear it. And he knows I'm right. And I'm not going to be hushed. I'm not going to keep quiet. This is for his own good. I went through this already with my mother. And nothing could be done for her. And I pray that the doctor can get through his arteries and put these stents in. I hope they're not as blocked so that he can't get the stents in. Because if that's the case, nothing can be done. Nothing can be done. And you know what the funny thing about this is? My house was built for a handicapped person. I have large doorways so a wheelchair can get through. My bathroom is huge, so a wheelchair can maneuver itself around in the bathroom. I don't have cabinets under my sinks, so a wheelchair can fit underneath the sinks. Isn't that weird? It's pretty weird. Toby, get down! So I hope this I just hope this goes well. I'm scared, I'm nervous, and I don't know what to say other than just keep praying. That's all I can do. Keep praying. It's all in God's hands. Whatever He decides will be. I ask God to be with the surgeons and to guide their skillful hands in this procedure, and to be with Ed. And hopefully nothing happens to him while he's under sedation, because Ed cannot be put to sleep. He's a diabetic, and he's already had a heart attack. So doctors say when you're a diabetic, you can't be put to sleep because your sugar levels, your glucose levels drop dangerously. And if you've had a heart attack, you cannot be put to sleep because of the danger of you going into cardiac arrest. So they told me that they were going to put him in a twilight sleep and that he would be aware of what's going on. So I pray that everything will be okay, and there's going to be a team of 6 doctors in there monitoring Ed's vitals and his sugar levels and his heart and all that. So I'm leaving this all into God's hands, and He knows how I feel, and He will get me through this. I know He will. So I just wanted to let you guys know what was going on. And come Monday, I will let you know then what happened. Okay? You all have a great weekend.